Arizona's Democratic Senator Mark Kelly joins us now. Senator, I want to ask you about the economy and a point that J.D. Vance made repeatedly, which is Vice President Harris has a lot of thoughts and ideas about the economy in the future, but his essential argument was, well, why didn't she do any of that during the Biden administration? What's the answer to that?
Well, she's running to be president of the United States, and you can compare the plan of Kamala Harris to Donald Trump's. And Donald Trump's plan is just a bad deal for the American people. His Project 2025, which, as you saw in this debate, J.D. Vance has to defend, and it's a unpopular agenda where it's going to raise costs for families $4,000 a year through this flawed tariff plan that he has, where Kamala Harris wants to bring down costs for American families on prescription drugs, health care, child care, education, housing.
And let me ask you on the foreign policy front, Senator, which is obviously top of mind when you look around the world at this precise moment. J.D. Vance's argument was there were no new outbreaks of war under the Trump administration, and that while he may, have some behaviors people don't like, that he created a kind of deterrence in his presidency. What's your answer to that?
Well, those behaviors that people don't like is something our allies have experienced during 4 years of Trump being in the White House, and he has rather effectively shredded some of our alliances, and we rely on those alliances for our safety. John, I was over in the Baltics and in Finland just about 6 weeks ago, and they're really concerned about November 5th. They're paying close attention to our election because they feel that if things don't go well in Ukraine for the Ukrainians, that they could be the next target. And they are NATO countries, and if they're invaded by Russia, and I think the American people know where Donald Trump stands on NATO and Russia, that makes Americans less safe. Our kids, for some people, their grandkids could wind up in a conflict in Europe, and that isn't good for anybody. It's not good for Europe, our allies. It's not good for not good for us.
Senator Kelly, so much of tonight was about these two candidates introducing themselves to America. Governor Walz has now admitted to misspeaking a few times about his biography, even tonight called himself a knucklehead for it. How should Americans interpret what he said about his past and how he is chalking it up to misspeaking?
Well, I think he was talking about a date, whether it was June, July, or August in 1989, which is, by my math, is 35 years ago. I don't think it's something the American people care about.